Should be live here for what's probably going to be a pretty short start for Framber Valdez. Unless he gets his shit together and gets a double play with Marte here. He's probably just going to hit fucking Marte anyway. Just drills him like he did Perez. You know what's funny is I knew he was going to, like, in my head while I was like kind of getting everything ready, I seen Perez get hit and I was like, he's going to hit Perez. Perez is getting hit by the pitch. And I was right. What a great prediction by me. I've been known to have a high IQ. 2-1. Well, he hasn't walked the bases loaded yet. 2-1. Unless you're way ahead somehow. By the way, it's 2-2. What's up, Daniel? Let's foul run. I gotta go back. Well, I guess you should. I guess I don't gotta stream then. I guess I'll end the stream. Nothing more annoying than pitching in the first inning. Can't lie. And that'll be a strikeout. 2 away. Because now if we win, I'm going to be real ignorant toward you. Like, I have no other option. I'm also starting to get real tired of about half the fan base. All they do is complain. And, you know, even if they trade Skubal, the same people who are screeching about trading Skubal a week later will be like, why did they trade Skubal? Like, what a dumb decision, dude. Acting like they weren't just screeching like a banshee to get rid of the guy. Because I guess he hurt their feelings somehow. I don't know. Ugh. At this point, I hope we don't trade him. I hope he leaves in the offseason and signs with Cleveland. Just to spite the annoying half of this fan base. It's like, yeah, they deserve it. Ball one. It's really the Michigan fans fan like portion of the fan base. They're very they don't understand sports. And they transfer it into all other areas of the Detroit fandom. You know how like Lions fans were super chill when, like, you know, them people weren't rooting for them? Now people think Lions fans suck. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Similar with the Tigers. Tigers fans used to be pretty well respected till this new group till the Michigan bandwagon fans showed up. Oh, they're good again? Let's root for them. And it's like, ugh. No, not you specifically at all. Like, there's like a general part of the fan base that you can't really disagree with me about. They're the fair weather fans that root for the University of Michigan, and they don't support any of the teams until they're good. And then they come in and act very ignorant and all-knowing about nothing, about a shit they don't know anything about. Bases loaded, 2 away. Let's hope for an out here. And that's about half the fan base. No, not you specifically. No. I don't. You know. I'm telling you, it's a Go on Twitter and type in Detroit Tigers, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. There's a mound visit. Like, there's a guy like Robert Johnson. Literally, he was complaining about winning. It's just like, dog, I don't even understand it. And about how they need to make all these trades and they don't need all the prospects. They should get rid of all their prospects to win the World Series this year. And anyone saying some shit like that, like we need to just trade people, is like, you're a Michigan fan and you need to stay away from the Tigers. They did it to the Lions, too. The Lions got a bad reputation because of them people. It's a Michigan fan base of the Detroit sports fandom. They don't fuck with the Pistons at all, the Michigan Wolverine. I don't know why it doesn't happen with the Pistons. Not really too sure yet. But boy, do I hate the Walmart Wolverine fan portion of the Detroit Tigers fan base. Oh, trade school ball. He doesn't want to be here. You don't know anything about baseball. He literally said the words out of his mouth where he wants to be here. Yeah, the Red Wings get shit on mercilessly. Well, to be fair, Yzerman's fucked that team. I don't know what's going on now. Oh, well, that's a base hit. Gotta love bad defense. Infield single because they shifted. Oh, fielding error. Awesome, dude. 2-0. The inning should be over. But they suck. The Red Wings deserve the criticism, man. They haven't been back in the playoffs. It's like year 8 of the Yzer plan rebuild. What the fuck are they doing? Tigers have been in the playoffs for 2 years straight. Lions, they kind of had some injury problems last year, so they didn't make it. Lions turned their shit around. I mean, the Red Wings are the only team not making the playoffs. Yeah, we know. That's why the Red Wings are the only fairly criticized team in Detroit right now. Tigers are getting a lot of shit for reasons I have no idea as to why. Because they're not ready to, I guess, win the World Series a year before they're ready to contend for the World Series. Well, no, this isn't even Framber Valdez's fault at this point. This inning should be over. 2-1 now on, I can't read the name, sorry. Maley? Yeah, Valdez sucks. We just probably got to cut him and eat the dead money or try to trade him. We just got to eat that one. This was a bad signing. This is the worst one for Scott Harris so far. He's been pretty good otherwise. This one sucked. We didn't even need to do this. Like, we didn't need starting pitching. Well, actually, this year we kind of did. Next year we don't. We can just cut him. Jack Flaherty, at least you can move to the bullpen and get 3 solid good innings out of him. You know what I mean? Fouled away, it'll be 2-2. Yeah, this isn't Framber's fault, though. Inning should have been over with 1 run allowed. Framber pitched out of it. Valdez, yeah. It's his turn to start. Oh, no, it's actually not his fault when the second baseman can't field a routine ground ball that would have ended the inning. So actually, it is the defense's fault that they scored that one. 1 run should have scored that inning. Bottom line. Look at, he only has 1 earned run that inning because that's how it works. That's how baseball works. That is an unearned run for Framber Valdez, the second one. Learn how the game works, dude. Come on. It's not his fault. Yeah, it's Lee's fault. That second run scored. Inning should have been over. They should have been able to flip that ball to second or throw it over to first. Routine grounder. Sorry, I don't let defense stuff slide. I can't. Like, in my head, I just can't do it. If it was Little League, I'd be pretty free. Hey, keep your head up, kid. You know? Just don't do it again. You know, you get shot doing that. In the majors, that's what should happen. They should just be executed on the spot. No one will make a mistake being lazy, will they? No, I'm just kidding. We only gave up the 2, so it's not bad, but, you know, it should have been 1. Yeah, Lee's defense leaves a lot to be desired. Should have been just the 1 run, actually. There really wasn't any luck needed. Should have been just the 1 run if Lee wasn't a Butterfingers. But he's been coming through with the bat, so as long as he can provide a run, it's a wash. We need a home run from him today, though. Or drive in some runs. Then it's like, all right, well, a neutral mistake. Let's see who we got. Keith, why is he leading off? Keith, McGonigal, Torres, Green, Dingler, Carpenter, Torkelson, Outman, and Lee. Ugh. So Keith, McGonigal, and Torres to lead it off. So is Carpenter. Torque, feel like a lot of guys are due for a big day at the plate. Oh, Keith hits a home run so we can trade him in the next, few days. For either a big time reliever, maybe trade him over to the Padres. He needs something. A couple guys are due for good games. Ball one. McGonagall's even kind of due for a nice day. Alex Avila is pitching for the Royals today. A lot of people forgot he came back to baseball as a pitcher. Son of the Tigers' former executive. 1-0. I think they challenged that. No, they didn't. For some reason, Keith needed to take a time out there. Probably had to readjust something. I don't know. 2-0. Do you think they'll retaliate and hit Colt Keith? They're like, that's your best player. It's like, well, why did the Royals think that? And Keith pops out. Oh, what a surprise. That's to the catcher in foul territory. 1 away. Here's McGonagall. What's up, Wade? By the way, it's 0-1. I think they'll win today because I like the Tigers. We're playing a team with like a 9-team ERA bullpen. Eventually, we'll start hitting. I'm not too worried about it. Winging 0-2. Goggles. Okay. I've never heard of that nickname in my entire life, Wade. But I also don't listen with broadcast sound, so I have, that might be a joke on the broadcast. I don't really listen to that. 2 away. Mostly because I can't stand commentary. From like, Benetti's good, but it's always the other people that are really bad at it. It's like, oh, this is hard to listen to. Not that I'm any better, but, Football play-by-play is horrendous to actually listen. Do you guys listen to football with the sound on? They're just sucking dick that whole time for like 2 players. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. 0-2. Well, this inning's pretty much over. Will we see 10 pitches? So far, 2 of the laziest at-bats I've seen yet. What's up, Jonathan? You saw it in person? Nice, okay. Might be an in-person thing then. That's probably why I don't know about it. All right, that's 10. That's at least 10 pitches. All right, that's not a bad first inning. We, not great, but by the way, it's 1-2. At least it, wasn't like an 8-pitch inning. That would be embarrassing. So if the Royals would have challenged that third pitch, he goes down looking. I think he'll settle in. We'll see, though. Valdez. I'm probably wrong, though, to be fair. Valdez has been kind of shaky lately, so that first inning wasn't exactly reassuring. Despite getting out of it, he flies out. Well, we'll head to the top of the second. Tigers go 1-2-3. Not much life at the plate there. The only one who showed real life was pretty much Torres. Not good. Top 2. 9-1-2 for the Royals. Velasquez, Thomas, and Lofton. Top 2. 2-0 Royals. Hopefully he settles in. We could use it. Unless he goes out there and gets lit the fuck up this half inning, and then it's like, all right, get him out of there. He's cooked. He's hurt or something. I don't know. Why was he on the bereavement list? Some shit go down in his family. Could be all distracted, I suppose. Damn, Yankees are up 1-0 on Cleveland in the bottom of the 8th. Top of the 9th coming. Let's see if... Or, no, it's Tampa Bay. Sorry. Tampa Bay's up 1-0 on Cleveland. Sheesh. His grandma passed away. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, he's probably still a little distracted still. Either way, we're just waiting for the top of the second. Hopefully they eventually put the fucking game back on. This is taking forever. Damn, dog, we've lost 20 people because of a commercial break. That may be a record. Wonder why where everyone's gone to. It's not my fault the game ain't on. Why not talk about the game? Yeah. Velasquez, Thomas, and Lofton deleted off in the second. Oh, we have 13 likes. That's pretty good. Check their parlay. Maybe. I'd say about 12 likes, but it's not bad. Good amount. Ball 1. Oh, cool. Start off with a nice hanging curveball. 1-1. You never really know how to approach an at-bat when a guy drops a curveball on your first pitch, though. Even if it don't hit the strike zone, it's an effective fool you pitch. I think that's fine, yeah. Excuse me. 1-1 on Velasquez. And that'll be a ground out. 1 away. Nice job by everybody. Good defense. There you go. Hey, Valdez, Lee, take notes. That's how you throw a ball to first base. You pick it up and throw it there. Dumbass. Oh, God, Lane Thomas. Dude, I hate this guy personally. You know, though, unironically, he's the exact player we need to go trade for. As annoying as that is, it's like, oh, wait. He would be a big improvement over the likes of, like, Outman and Vierling and McKinstry, and he'd be one of our best hitters. Like, that's the, like, literal type of player we need to go try to get at the deadline, is like that. He probably wouldn't even be that expensive. It would be very funny to also unleash Lane Thomas upon Cleveland. You know? And they get the second out of the inning, maybe. Little ground out. Nice play. All right, much better defense. 2 good plays in a row. Can we get a third good play from the defense? Here's Lofton now with 2 away in the top of the second of a 2-0 Royals lead. We hope things continue to stay in a good direction for this top half of the inning. All right, look at that. A 1-2-3 inning for Amber Valdez. What a good rebound inning. And Colt Keith even made a nice play. All right, well, I'll be damned. 3 good defensive plays, even one by Colt Keith. Bottom of the second, it'll be Green, Dingler, and Carpenter. Please, God, we need some runs, dude. 2-0, Royals lead. Let's see if we can't get at least one. Cut the lead in half. a good rebound inning for the pitching and defense there after a real ugly first. Valdez goes 6 innings, gives up just 2 runs, strikes out 8. You guys would be like, oh, damn, we kind of judged too early. Nah. Probably won't happen, but it would be nice. We could use it. So, I don't know if you guys have heard, but apparently the Tigers are trying to shop around for a back end of bullpen arm. So the Tigers appear to try to be buyers at the deadline. I'm telling you, Mason Miller to Detroit. All we got to give up is probably like Colt Keith and like, probably someone else too. I don't know. What if they want Hao-Yo Lee? I'd be like, see you later, Lee. Like, we want Keith and Lee. I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude. Nothing against Hao-Yo Lee personally, but like, he's one of those guys you can actually trade. We don't need him. Like, super long term, you know, it'd be a big bummer, but like, Max Anderson's way better than him at every position and probably is a better overall player. Bryce Rayner has a really bright future and plays middle infield. Bryce Rayner is going to be a Rayner. I don't know how to say it, but he's going to be a special player like McGonigal, I think. Yeah, they're shopping for late game pitchers. That's how I learned that they're going to be buyers rather than sellers at the deadline. Green, Dingler, and Carpenter. I mean, we're probably in the Mason Miller sweepstakes then. I'm thinking if you can send them 2 young players like a Keith and a Lee that have shown promise at the major league level and are ready to compete right away, that might be enough. I don't know. I doubt it, but ball one. And again, it's nothing against like those 2 guys except for Colt Keith. I don't like them. It's just Lee would be a pretty valuable trade piece, I think. And the Tigers have plenty to replace him. Did Riley beat that out, or is he out? He didn't beat that shit out. 1 away. Riley Green grounds out. Here's Dylan Dingler. We could use a dingle bomb here. Hopefully Mr. Dingler can flick a dingleberry over the fence. I'm impressed with my own joke. I make myself laugh. I'm a very funny man. Taking a while to throw the pitch here. This Dingler booms it. 2-1. No. 1-1. Called the first pitch was a strike. Second pitch was way out. 1-1. Not necessarily. The Tigers know they need to get another back end arm for their bullpen. That's a pretty evident thing to anyone who looks. Even if Will Vest is there, they need another arm. Anderson feels like Drew Anderson should go to AAA, and I don't know why. To work on his mechanic and control issues, but like, we're also paying him a good amount of money, so it's kind of hard to do that. And Canley's too old to consistently be able to close the way we need him to. We can't like just expect Will Vest to carry that much of a load. That's a lot. Hey, Dingler walks. All right. 1 on, 1 out. Let's see what old Carey can do. Yeah, hopefully Hobby comes back. Lorenzo? He probably would, but I think the Tigers want to keep him. I wonder if the Tigers see him as a potential Torque replacement if Torque's fly out. First pitch, barely went anywhere. 2 away. Here's Torque. Damn, I wonder what's happened to Kerry Carpenter. Actually, most likely to go down with Joe. There's probably other people. Job's probably coming back soon. He's gonna make a start in AAA, and I think they're bringing him back. They're like, all right, time to come back. It'd be very funny if they just like DFA'd Valdez. They're just like, well, we're good. 2-1. Even though I actually don't even know if I'd agree with doing that, but I could see Summers getting Summers is lefty. I don't know. Someone's gonna get fucked. Probably Hanafi or something. Three one for Torque. They're a little afraid to pitch to him. You probably don't want to deal with Altman coming up next. It'll be 2-2 after a foul tip. Maybe Valencia could be in there, but I don't know. Again, it's kind of hard to tell what the plans are for everything. I guess we'll find out what the Tigers are willing to move on. Ooh. Another foul. It'll remain 3-2. Yeah, Joe's been pitching good. And minors, double A's, triple A's, yeah. All right. Valdez, he's just like Hey, we got 2 on. Torque will walk. We'll see what old Outman can do here. Blast a homer. Why not? Anything can happen. He's kind of prone to the 3-run homer. Whoa. Uh, 1-2 on Outman. And Outman goes down swinging. Tigers don't score anything. We'll head to the top of the third. 2-0 Royals. Yeah, we even worse hitter are Perez, Cag, and Marte. 4, 5, 6. That's Perez, Castiglione, and Marte. All right, be right back. I have to take this. Sorry about that. Woo. All right. Hopefully we can get this combo of hitters out. Perez, Cags, and Marte. Who's a homer shy of 100? Torque? Probably no one can homer. Everyone's like stuck on a milestone homer. So, like by some weird law, nobody can do it. Perez, Cags, and Marte at some point here in the third. I don't know why it hasn't fixed yet and come back. What's it doing? Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Back on. Hopefully we can get Perez this time. They hit him last at bat. And Perez grounds out, one away. Nice play by Colt Keith. Hey, couple plays by Colt today. Smart plan if you're the Royals. Hit it at Colt Keith. Don't hate it. Two. 1-1. I don't know why I'm so drowsy watching this. Fighting off falling asleep. You need to pick up the pace of play, boys. When is Meadows coming back? Nobody knows. Ball 2-1. One out here in the top of the third of a 2-0 Royals lead. Royals want to add to it. Tigers trying to kind of push it back to the bottom of the third for a chance to do some kind of damage themselves. 2-2 now on a foul ball. Do 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 do. 3-2 on Cags. Come on, Valdez. Hey, they got him swinging 2 away. Nice job by Valdez to get that at bat still. All right. Here's Marte now with 2 away. We're in the top of the third with 2 down. 2-0 Royals lead. A lot of twos right now. By the way, it's 0-1. It's 0-1 on Marte. Oy. Ball 1. Bit high, a little outside. I would like Meadows to come back, but who knows? Oh, cool. 1, 2, 3. Nice job again here by Valdez. Way to settle back in. 2 nice innings in a row for Framber. We'll head to the top or the bottom of the third. It'll be Lee, Keith, and McGonigal. 2-0. Royals lead. We'll see what the Tigers. Oh, what the hell? We'll see how the Tigers respond. Let's see if they can't get some runs. All right. Just waiting for the game to pop back on. 9-1, 2 up for the Tigers. That's Lee, Keith, and then McGonigal. Let's hope for some runs. Bear back. Gonna grab a little soda. Pretty thirsty. I haven't heard that much. Yeah, I don't know where he's been around. Well, he got pretty hurt. If I remember right there, he died, right? No. He had he DeMar Hamlin. I know. Let's take a peek real quick. We have him a second. Parker Meadows. He did break his shoulder, to be fair, like a left radius fracture. Damn. Well, Lee gets out on a ground out, 1 away. Bottom of the third, off to a slow start. Here's Cole Keith, leadoff man. So, I don't know, there just doesn't seem to be much on Meadows, but that was the AI thing, so it has no idea what it's talking about. Colt Keith grounds out, 2 away. Here's McGonigal. Ball one to McGonagall. Oh. Ball two. Hey, McGonagall has a base hit. Is that our first hit of the day? Second. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. Got a base runner, though. One on. No, that is our first hit. Damn. Well, we were getting no hit by Avila. Bottom of the third. Two out. One on. Here's Torres. Oh, we had a guy walk. 2 walks or so. Maybe even 3. What's wrong with it? Wrong with it? I don't think I haven't flinched and I've dropped 0 frames. My kilobytes are high. That might be a you problem. Oh, it's dark? That's mostly just bad lighting. Damn. Torres flies out. We'll head to the bottom of the top of the 4th. I don't really care about that. My face is irrelevant for the game. Collins, Tolbert, and Mail. Just a bit blurry. Is it? Let me see. I might fix it. Probably won't, though. I was going to say, it's mostly just bad lighting from the 2 giant windows behind me. That's all it is. All right, I'm going to step out real quick. Going to rip a bogey a couple times. Maybe some good luck to get the offense going. I'll be back in like a minute and a half. 1 minute 30. 1 sec. We got 0-1. All right. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Surprised the Royals didn't challenge that first pitch. That was way outside. That's popped up. Hooray, we got it. 1 away. Collins pops out in foul territory. Torque makes a catch. 1 away. Here's Tolbert. Imagine if your first name was Tolbert. I know it's his last name, so it's not as bad. But imagine if that was your first name. Tolbert. That shit would suck, dude. Ball one. I don't. You probably like going by Burt would suck too. It's a no-win situation, truly. Do 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 do. 1-2, and he doesn't swing. 2-2. Well, I was hoping he might take a irresponsible rip at the ball, but I guess not. Hey, we hit 20 likes. We hit the like goal. Good looking out, everybody. Appreciate you. We're on our way to 1 million. We are only like 15 subscribers away from 10,000, which is an insane number. Didn't think I'd actually ever get that high. What's up, WHL? 2-2. Y'all want to know some good cheat codes that taste good to clear your system out? You could eat a Subway sandwich. 2 of those sausage burritos from Mickey D's. Those have 13 grams of protein in them, by the way. So 26 grams of protein. They clear your system out really nicely. Don't know why. Mostly probably because it's not good shit and your body has to expel it. You know, it's like, oh, 3-2. The more you know from Rob. Tolbert walks with 1 away. I have more viewers than CNN. Hell yeah, dude. It's a move. It's always a good thing. There's a lot of people have been watching lately. It's been pretty cool. Me, it's a lot anyway. I'm like, geez. I just wish we could get out of this inning with the catcher hitting 2-0. He's about to hit this. Uh-oh. Well, he had 2 good innings in a row, so let's cross our fingers here and hope he can get out of this. Come on. Don't hit him. Need a ground ball. Swinging strike 1. 14 away. Hell yeah, dude. We'll get there soon, it feels like. I'm hoping, I don't know if it'll be by the end of the month, but it'll be sometime in August, I assume. Swinging strike 2. It's 2-2. You know, Valdez should be a good pitcher. His pitches have some nasty movement when he's not being stupid. Even when he's being stupid, his shit just dances around the plate. If he could just focus, he would be so much better. And if he just like didn't have blood feuds with like 3/4 of the league for whatever reason. Fouled away, it's 2-2. The entire Boston Red Sox just random little problems with guys throughout all of baseball. It's a very odd player, Valdez. What's up, Zach? What do we have? 2-2. Come on. Drop another curveball on his ass. Well, not out of the strike zone. 3-2. We're getting there. There's always the tension before the next pitch. That's a base hit up the line. It's going to be at least 2. That's gonna get a run in. How the hell did that fucking get a run in? See you later, Zach. It's not looking hot right now in the top of the fourth, 3-0. Especially with the way the defense is playing. I don't know why that took so long to get the ball picked up. Here's Velasquez with the runner at second, only one away in the top of the fourth of a 3-0 Royals lead. I don't know. He can say whatever he wants. Who cares? 0-2. Struck his ass out. That's 2 away. Nice pitching there by Valdez. Got him to chase something high and inside. Now we're at the top of the order. It's Lane Thomas with 2 away. Runner at second. No, I don't hide people. He does whatever he wants to do. I only hide people if they're spamming. It's like the only way you can really get blocked. Or if you just start like violating the terms of YouTube, then I think I literally have to get rid of you. Or else I could get my channel all fucked up. Yeah, other than that, I don't really have too many rules. I don't care what people say in the chat. They do whatever they want. 2-0. I don't care. I just want to read their messages. Not hard. I always find streamers with the thing where they're like, you can't insult me or talk badly about me as like a rule in their stream, and it's like, that's such a weird rule, dude. It's such a trollable situation. Yeah, I wouldn't have bet on the Tigers today with Valdez pitching. It's 3-1 here to Thomas. They've gone real inside on 3-2. They're working hard inside on Thomas right now. It does naturally set up something away real quick here, like real sneaky away, like a changeup. And like lower away. Just for that pull away from the I walked him. Pulling him? Just a visit. Yeah, I saw that, Michael. Oh, I hate mound visits. All right, they should be back to pitching here in a second. Lofton up now with runners at first and second and 2 away. Oh, no, get rid of this retard. Bye-bye. Easy to deal with. Anyway, balls in the dirt. Hopefully no runners move on that. Nope. All right, 1-0. And if he's warming up, yeah, that makes sense. Trying to buy him time. Oh, the Detroit stress stuff. Yeah. I don't know how they measure things like that, though. Like, how do you measure the stress of people across the whole city? Did they interview everybody? I never did a stress poll for the city I live in. I feel like there's got to be a better. Yeah. 2-1. Yeah, when people spam, they get blocked on the channel, and that's the end of them. I don't unhide them at any point. Yeah, they're hidden from the channel. No, they're hidden. They just get removed. I don't time people out for spamming. They just get removed. It's no negotiation, and you're never welcome back. I don't care. It's a very easy thing to block. We just move along. Doesn't really change much. Because all you got to do to get rid of all them deleted messages is clear the chat. It's like he was never there. Police reports. I don't really think that works. I don't think you can measure stress that way. Anyway, bottom of the fourth. It's 3-0. Nice strikeout of Lofton. Green, Dingler, and Carpenter do up. Green, Dingler, Carpenter. There should be some runs here. 3-0. Bottom of the fourth. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know how YouTube works. I don't watch streams on YouTube. Not often enough, and I don't really chat in them either when I'm there. But Green, Dingler, and Carpenter do up. I don't know how that works. What is it called? The top bands thing? Yeah, for some reason you're not counting. I don't know why. That is strange. Could be the end for Valdez. Hopefully. Would be nice, Joel. Would be nice. With the guys coming up to hit, you would hope that they could get at least one. It's not even like they're struggling to get contact off of Ely. He's only got one strikeout. They're just not getting good hits. And that feels like the kind of thing that turns around quite easily. We'll see, though. All right, we'll see what Riley Green does here with nobody on to start off the bottom of the fourth. 3-0 Royals lead, bottom four. Tigers send their 4, 5, 6 hitters to the plate, and that's fouled away 0-1. Unfortunate. Maybe we'll get more fortunate and see a draw way back. Or just some hits. We have one hit right now. We could just use some offense. Ball in the dirt, 1-0 or 1-1. Are the Red Sox making a super trade? I don't know. Are they? Haven't followed news. I've been streaming. 1-2. Fouled away to remain 1-2. All right, there we go. 1-2. There's probably a lot of teams that want to make a bunch of super trades or mega blockbuster deals. 2-2. Yeah, if you're a right-handed pitcher with an ERA around 5, you're going to dominate the Detroit Tigers. And it's a very funny thing because we have a very good left-handed lineup. So I'm not as too certain as to what the deal is. 2-2. And Riley Green gets out. 1 away. The lazy little dribbler back to the pitcher. Or the second baseman, rather. Well, obviously, yeah, the fucking deadline's like 6 days away. I know the Tigers want to get a relief arm or so. 2-0. So we'll see if they can maybe find a good bullpen arm. Call it strike one. It's 2-1 now on Dylan Dingler. And Dingler swings at some shit. It's 2-2. Swings at the strike, or swings at the ball, and takes a strike. The irony. Bum 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 bum. Hey, that'll be a base hit for Dylan Dingler. All right, we finally got our second hit of the game into right field. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Mr. Carpenter. Please, Lord, smile upon Carey one time. He needs to hit a home run now. We could really use the old Carey. But I don't know. He kind of deserves. I mean, fucking Carey's been in a slump. He deserves a little bomb here. Little blast into the seats and right. Maybe even left field. He hits a lot of oppo shots. Ball 1, all right. Didn't swing at a bad pitch. That's a good sign. That's a good start to an at-bat. All right, all right. He's seeing it. He's seeing it. Come on, home run. I can feel it. He took a pretty good pitch to swing at. 1-1. Come on, Carey. And then he swings at a ball. Damn it. 1-2. Well, that'd have probably been a strike. Little high, but not that high. Better takes time. Come on, Carey. And he lines out. Fuck. Or flies out anyway. Hey, he gave it a ride anyway. It was an okay fly ball. 1 away, or 2 away now for Spencer Torkelson. 1 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 4th. 3-0 Royals lead. Tigers offense dead yet again today. Not a good start to the homestand for the Bats. Two zero. All right, good start to this at bat. Couple balls. Maybe Torque gets something he can handle here and smack it out. A little bit of a torque bomb moment. Maybe even a double. Get some run extra. Fill the base up a little bit. Just something. Jumpstart the offense. 3-0. They appear to be pitching around Spencer Torkelson in the most unfortunate of ways. And they walked him. Yeah, that's what I thought. 2 on, 2 out for Outman, who's about to hit the ball out of the park. Man. I just messed it up completely. I said out of the park, man. Outman's about to tie this shit up, and Royals fans are gonna be sick. Strike one, fouled away. 2-1. Ball one. One, two. Two, two. Outman grounds out. Not a surprise. You know, it's in the last name. Outman grounds out. We'll head to the top of the fifth. Tigers still down by 3. 3-0 Royals. Perez, Caglione, and Marte. 4-5 or 3-4-5 due up for the Royals. We'll see how they do. Have to take a piss. Be right back. One moment. Lost quite a few. Ben Malgary will replace Kerry Carpenter for some reason. I wonder if Kerry got hurt. Malgary. But I wonder why the replacement. Never a good sign, you know? Looks like Valdez will come out and at least start the top of the fifth. We'll see how long he goes. 3-0. Royals lead, top five. Perez, Cags, and one pitch, one out, one away. Nice. Now up is Cags with one away. Then Marte. Little pop out into, little shallow out into right field. Nice play by the new right fielder, Malgary. Do wonder what happened to Kerry and why he left the game. Wonder if he's hurt. Could explain a lot. Damn, like everybody's left. Such it is. In the 150s a moment ago, down to 107 now. Hopefully they find what they're looking for. It's 1-1 here on Cags. I just can't say his last name. I've never heard it pronounced. I want to say Caglinone, but that seems wrong, or Caglinone. That doesn't seem right either. Caglione. That doesn't seem right, but it feels right. 1-2. But Cags is a good shorthand. Carpenter was talking about his heel. Wouldn't be surprised if he's hurt. Goes away for about 20 days on the injured list. Comes back a machine for the end of the year. Pretty standard Kerry Carpenter fare. Two. Ball kind of way out there. And they get Caglione. Marte's up now with 2 away. Oy. Need to check my email. No, we're good. Good on all in. Marte gets a base hit. Son of a bitch. So 1 on, 2 out for Collins here in the top of the fifth. One more out. One, not a swing and strike. Oh, my stomach hurts. I believe I have to shit after the stream. It's going to be extreme. TMI, but, you know, it is what it is. Two on. Oh. I honestly may just have to go and use the bathroom. To be honest, I'm my stomach's hurting pretty good. Depending on this at bat, we'll see what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go take a poop. Twins? Yeah, they're still in the game. What's the score in their game? Yeah. They letting that pitcher go guy. That's not good. Ball three. Oh, the Tigers are. Oh, okay. Yeah, Tigers. Yeah, they can like a star. Yeah. I got you now. All right. Whatever happens after this at bat, I gotta go take a shit. I'm not gonna make it. Cool. All right. It goes to the bottom of the fifth. I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. I have to go take a pretty good shit. It'll be Lee, Keith, McGonigal. Sorry to be blunt about it, but that is just what it is. Um, so if I'm not back right away for a minute, never fear. I'll be in the chat saying what's going to happen in the game. All right. I'll be right back. Keeps getting foul balls. All right, we're back. Sorry about the delay there. That was quite the battle. I feel a lot better now. My stomach doesn't hurt. My head doesn't feel as foggy. We're all good now. I got that out of me. Ah, damn it. As soon as I get back, Torres strikes out. Maybe I should leave the room again. Feel like I just fucking jinxed it. Here's Riley Green now with the bases loaded, one away. Doesn't feel good to see that as soon as I come back in here. And now we have to sit through a pitching change. Yeah, they're going to bring in Matt Strom will come into pitch. As long as Riley doesn't hit into a double play, I think Dingler's hitting a grand slam. Depending on how depending on how the at bats go. This inning screams Dingler home run. And now they're bringing in a lefty with questionable pitching ability. Strom's ERA is about 7. It's 6.88, so 6.9. If it was 1 point lower, it'd be cooler. If it was 1 point higher, it'd be cooler. Get it? 6.9, 6.7. You guys remember that? All right, let's see. Yeah, we got to get at least a couple runs. Villan 3 plus strikeouts. I mean, he got 4. No, wait, hold on, wrong side. Oh yeah, he got 1, 2. Oh yeah. It was someone else had like Valdez on 5, and I think he only got 4. That sucks. Let's see. Bases loaded. Riley Green will face off against Matt Strom. He is the cousin of Detective Strom from the Saw killings. I feel bad for that. That's just it's just one number short. Swinging strike 1. Green takes a healthy cut at a ball up in the zone. Only 94 or 93. If you make contact, that could have gone a long, long way. So 0-1 on Riley Green. It's 1-1. Hopefully we can get a nice big pitch here. And drive it into the gap or something. Ah, damn it. Fouled away, it's 1-2. Royals fan there, Pedro. Come on, RG. Forgot what number he wears right now. 2-2. I feel like he changes it from time to time. Fouled it away. It'll remain 2-2. Why can't I remember his nose in 19? Yeah, bases are loaded. There is one away. Just need a big hit. It's 3-0 Royals. One little swing and a nice single, and we bring this real close. One real good swing, and it's a whole different ball game. 3-2. Good patience up at the plate by Riley Green. Fouls that one off. It'll be 3-2 again. We'll get another payoff pitch. Bases loaded, one away. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Matt Strom, the pitcher. Tigers could use a big hit here to finally get some runs on the board. Another foul by Riley Green. We'll see another 3-2, and we'll see the ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Three, two. Oh, shit. I think Green comes through. And it gets through. Tigers will score 2. I think Riley Green just got to second on lazy fielding in the outfield. Is he safe at second? 3-2. Tigers bring it within a run, and they have maybe second and third and one away. They have a guy at third for sure. That's a pretty nice piece of clutch hitting for Riley Green right there. Now we just need Dingler to bring everybody home. All right, call that a 2-run double for Riley Green. Riley P. Green with the motherfucking double into short left into shallow center field. Riley Green reaches on a ground ball to the center fielder Lane Thomas. Official score pending. How you Lee scores. Cole Key scores. McGonigal to second. Riley Green. Oh, there was a fielding error, I guess. Fouled away by Dingler. It's 0-1. I just give him a double. Damn, fouled away. It's 0-2. Hey, we finally drove some runs in, though. If we could pick up a couple more, that'd be huge here. Base hit could make this a lead. Go ahead, run at second base. 1 away, 0-2, though, on Dingler. 3-2, Royals holding on to a run lead. Even just a sac fly right now, Dingler. You know, it is great that Lane Thomas is the one who fucked that up, by the way. It's like, finally, he makes a mistake. 1-2. And I think Dingler just came through. That ball goes up the middle and through. That'll probably get 2 in. Did the Tigers take the lead? They did. 4-3, Tigers lead. Runner at first, 1 away. Well. What a good inning this has been. Tigers are up 4-3. Good pieces of hitting there by Riley Green and Dylan Dingler. Oh, man, I wasn't worried about this team. We can call this the legendary poo rally. This all began when I had to go take a shit. We were all here. We all witnessed it. I was in the bathroom when this inning began, pooping my brains out. 1-1. I sacrificed my insides for this. I start crying. I just get emotional. It's like, dude, it's the 5th inning. What's going on? Are you okay? It was. Yeah, it was 3-0 bases loaded. No, we didn't get a grand slam. Tigers, even better, we manufactured 4 runs. That almost feels better than to say that we didn't hit a grand slam and we scored all of the runs. That's right. We emptied the bases without a home run. Now Gary's 1-2 right now. He's having some crazy pitch locations on him. You know, it's nice to see home runs, but it's also really nice to see fucking your middle of the lineup drive in a bunch of runs like they're supposed to. Hey, if the other teams are losing, we got to take a dub. We should win this series. Plus, it would be nice to be 4 under 500 heading into like the last month of the week, or the last week of the month, especially because it's deadline time. 2-2. Because we appear to be buyers at the deadline. We'll see what happens with Scoop Ball, of course, but we appear to be buyers. 3-2. I know they want back-end bullpen help, so. Someone said that is a sign that Will Vest may be more hurt than we think, and it's like, how that could be true. But I hope it's just they just want more pitching for the back end. 3-2. Still only 1 away, and now there's 2 away, and Malgary strikes out. Here's Torkelson. 1 on, 2 out. 4-3 Tigers lead. This is the kind of situation Torque comes up and bombs a home run in. Now that we've already taken the lead, this is exactly where this dude comes in and takes advantage of a pitcher. Lefty on the mound. He comes in. He hits a nice 2-out, 2-run homer. Oh, damn it. He flew out. He gave that pitcher... If they can go get Mason Miller, it's just like, what would we have to give up? Like, do you think we could pull that trade off if we offered Colt Keith and maybe like Hao-Yo Lee? Because I'm not trading a single one of the players on the AAA team or AA team. I'm not getting rid of any of those guys. All of those guys are off limits for a fucking shit-ass, like, maybe chance at a World Series run this year. Not worth it. Not worth the 3 to 4 years of dominance we might see from this team. Once those young cats are up here next year. You know what I mean? Neither Max can be traded. Briseño can't really be traded. I really don't want to get rid of Lorenzo. There's this new left-handed pitcher I keep forgetting the name of that I like a lot down in the minors. Can't get rid of Bryce Rayner, I don't think. I would trade Lee. Lee sucks at defense at a bad level. We're good. Same with Cole Keith. They're talented hitters. Ty Madden will come into pitch. But I don't think Lee is untradeable. And I think a combo of Keith and Lee to a team that wants to move on from bullpen arms and they need young players to kind of like see if they got something. Those are 2 decent, young, promising players. I know trading Lee would be unpopular, but we kind of don't need him. He's like a fill gap. He's like a stopgap player till Bryce Rayner's ready to come up. Or Max Anderson. You know, like, I don't know. We also have Bryce Rayner, yeah, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. I feel like a package of Keith and Lee over to Miller and maybe another like prospect that isn't one of the big 5. You might be able to pull that trade off for Miller. Maybe. Also because Lee has or Keith has unbelievable team control right now. Mize, no, keep Mize. Both teams would be good. Both Lee and Keith would be good DHs in their careers. Lee especially, but no, I think Lee could have a pretty bright future. The Tigers have so much talent in the middle infield coming up. Max Anderson, for example, Bryce Rayner. I don't know. But Lee plays a decent third base, so he has that going for him. We'll see a pinch hitter. Carter Jensen will hit for Tyler Tolbert. Not really a surprise there. Another one-run game with the Kansas City Royals. Was this the 10th potential straight game that could be decided by a run? With the Kansas City Royals. You know what it is? I genuinely think that they built their team to like only compete with the Detroit Tigers. I feel like that sometimes. Called strike one. Because for some reason in stupid Kansas City land, they like hold the Detroit Tigers to this weird standard. I could see Vierling just being DFA'd. Yeah, I don't know why you would bet on a team that's 19 games under 500. Everybody's got something, though. Sorry, is it 18 or 19? Let me take a look. 18, sorry. You might be a little worried. If you could take a cash out, I would. Two on Jensen. Come on, Ty. Be like that one time you pitched and you just killed him. That's gonna be a ball. Fuck. 3-2. Yeah, that's enough off the plate. He's gonna get that. He's gonna win that challenge. Yeah, those are like weird special club seats. 3-2 for Jensen. Calls overturned. Rose keep the challenge. Fuck. And he walked him. Son of a bitch. One on to start off. But yeah, the seats behind home plate are like special club seats that are pretty expensive to sit in. What is it, 5-3? Oh no, just fly out. Woo, that was a pretty good fly out. That went pretty far. Runner holds that first one away. That's a fly out by Michael Massey. Here's Velasquez. He gave that a ride. Thank God for Comerica Park sometimes. That's foul ball 1-1. What do we got? 1-2 with one away. Velasquez to hit up. Sorry, I just had to reply to something. Okay. 1-1. Two. And that'll be a fly out. 2 away. Thomas Loft or Tom yeah, Thomas is up now. Yep. Yeah, we talked about that a bit earlier. That Job's going to AAA. Could mean his next start after that is Detroit. One can only hope. Maybe he'll be good to go for the playoff run. Let's see. 1-0 count for Thomas with 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the fifth or top of the 6th, rather. Shit. 1-1. Called strike 2. 1 deuce now. Hopefully you can get another good pitch in here and get us to the bottom of the 6th. Maybe go defend or pad our lead up a little bit. Ball's in the dirt. It's 2-2. Hopefully the runner doesn't move up. Need a good pitch, Ty. Will we see a good pitch? Grand ball. And that'll end the inning. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Tigers will send Outman, Lee, and Keith to the plate, depending on any pinch hitting. Outman, Lee, and Keith here in the bottom of the 6th. Tigers up 4-3. They look to add to their lead here in the bottom half of the 6th. I'll be right back. I'm going to go rip a bogey a couple times. I'll be right back. In like a minute or so. All right, what do we got? Tigers get a leadoff hit from Outman. Easer Ursag is into pitch or whatever. How the hell you say his name? That'll be a leadoff base hit. Good start to the inning. Starting to see that some offense finally, which is good. Here's Lee now with one on, nobody out. Big hole into the right field. I think Lee's kind of a pull hitter. So I don't think he's going to take it to right field. But it's wide open. Called strike one. Pretty much, yeah. They may just not be at the game as well. So the seats aren't filled today. But yeah, they're like reserve seats, I'm pretty sure, or whatever. Something like that. I don't specifically know. One, two. Damn. Lee gets out. That's a grounder. Oh, no. Looks like they only had the one out. They get Outman at second. How you Lee's able to beat it out, not get doubled up. Top of the order, here's Colt Keith with the runner at first. Nobody with one away. One on, one out. Bottom six. 4-3 Tigers lead. They're looking to add to it. By the way, it's 0-1. This guy's got decent speed to his pitch in 97, about 98. 97.8, 97.9, pretty much 98. Some pretty fast stuff. 97 sinker. Whew. Kind of looks like it, right? It's only 7 runs, but you never know how the next few innings might go. 6, 7, 8. About 5 more total at bats, hopefully. Damn. Keith grounds it up the middle. That's a double play. And we'll head to the top of the 7th. Tigers get doubled up there by Colt Keith. Not a surprise. Top 7. Lofton, Perez, and Caglione. Caglianon. Caglianon. However you say it. Caglianone. Anyway, Lofton, Perez, and Cags do up here. 2, 3, and 4 for the Royals. We'll see how it goes. Top 7, 4-3 Tigers. Let's hope for a good inning. One moment, please. All right, I'm back. Dun 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 dun. Let's hope for a quick inning here. What we got? All right. Oh, clicked on the wrong thing. It's 0-1 here, 2 Lofton. Caglione. Caglione. He could get a pizza. 1-2 now on a foul ball. Madden back out to work the 7th. Wouldn't it be shocking if Madden finished this game out, as long as his pitch count doesn't get too crazy? Ball 2, 2-2. I just need Tigers to score one more, and I'll cash your 150x. Oh shit! Lofton pops out, one away. Hmm. 1-1 with one away. I think it's because I think he got a single. No, he didn't. Wow. Guess they're thinking that they would have made a play on the ball somewhere on a base up the middle. I don't know actually. That'll be 2-2 on a really bad chase by Perez. They gave Velasquez a fielding error instead of giving Riley Green a hit, apparently. Perez strikes out on the foul tip, 2 away. Nice start to the inning here in the top of the 7th. Oh, that's probably it for time, Madden. What's up, Fordon? Well, 2 down. They're going to bring in, I wonder who's coming in to pitch. Drew Summers, not a surprise. For the lefty on lefty. His at fastball average 102.8. And the Tigers up this by 1. They could. I mean, they have 2 more innings to bat. Be right back. All right, Drew Summers coming into pitch. Oh, I forgot to grab 1 sec. Babyface Summers. Yeah, he's got that like big body and smooth face from it. No, I don't know who Morgan Wallen is. I don't think I'd go to his concerts. I've never heard of the guy. Hey, let's try to get some runs. McGonigal, Torres, Green, middle of the lineup too. So that's a good chunk. 2, 3, 4. 1 set. All right, what do we got? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're good now. Just had to look at something. 5 people yesterday had the Golden Sombrero. Jesus. It was a great day of strikeouts. Aiden Hutchinson walked out with them on Friday. That's cool. I give him a 10-year contract because I don't really give a shit. I'd rather have the pitching that I know is going to be good for at least the next 5 to 6 years. Than the players who might be kind of good one day. Certainly worked out trading Verlander for us. Nate Pearson comes in to pitch for the Royals here in the bottom of the 7th. They got to get really good bat, but they trade a really good pitch. Yeah, I mean, that happens. Got to give up prospects to get players. Not always, you know. Mine Jake Rogers and Daz Cameron. And then a guy who never was able to pitch. Bottom of the 7th, here's McGonigal against Pearson. At some point. I swear, every other 7th inning just stretched flies by when I'm not at this computer. When I'm here and sitting here, it goes by so slow. Ball one way inside. Two 0. That's how I feel, Richard. But movie gameplay is kind of slow. I mean, watch that then. I don't care. 3-1. Three-two now. I hate ESPN. I hate using their products because it's trash. Well, some days it goes by really quick. Today it just felt like it drug on. Not really sure why. Hey, there we go. That's a nice leadoff walk for McGonigal. 1 on, nobody out for Torres. He could use a hit today. He's kind of been nowhere to be seen. Would be nice to see him rip something here. Maybe find some extra base power. Yeah, it went foul. 0-1. Fouled off. It's 0-2. Did he hit 100 on that pitch? Oh, 90. Okay, I saw that weird. Oh, 2 on Torres. 1-2. Ball missed low and away. Damn. And Torres into 2. Yeah. That'll be 2 away. Torres grounds into a twin killer. 2 down. Here's Riley Green. Could be time to see a green bomb. Called strike 1. Bottom of the 7th here. Tigers up 4-3 on the Royals. We are in the bottom of the 7th. 2 away. Riley Green has an 0-2 count as he fouls the slider off. 0-2. 2 down. Not good. Nobody on. Tiger need to get something. I mean, they have the bottom of the 8th, too, to try to score a run. Zeno. Even though we know if the Tigers are leading heading into the 8th, they don't care. Ball 1. Come on, Riley, for the one time. Ball 2, 2-2. Gleyber Torres sold for this dude. Riley Green will line out, and that'll end the inning. We'll head to the top of the 8th. Tigers go pretty much 1-2-3 because of the double play. Pick up a hit, but they get doubled off. Well, they walk and they get doubled off anyway. But, all right. Top 8. Marte, Collins, and Jensen. I'll be right back. I'm going to go hit the rest of a bogey. Yeah. Lock in for the next 3 innings. It happened. You're back. Why is Summer still pitching? I guess there's some lefties coming up. 1-0 on Marte. And he pops out. All right. Little pop out to Hao-Yo Lee. 1 away. Now up Collins. Little easier to deal with on the right side. Who do you think gets the 9th? I don't know. Don't know. 0-2 though on Collins. Fouls it off. It'll remain 0-2. He gives a bit. That'll get into right field. It'll drop. Not ideal. One on, one out. Let's hope for a double play with Jensen hitting. Foul tip 0-1. Nice pitch. Oh, 2. Ball 1. It's 1-2 now. Two. I don't know if maybe Kenley Jensen will come to pitch tonight. Unless he pitched yesterday and I can't remember. 2-2. What do we got? And they get Jensen looking 2 away. Runner at first here in top of the 8th. Tigers trying to get Massey now to head to the bottom of the 8th. Try to put up some more security runs for the 9th. Anyway, 2 away. Runner at first. We'll see what Summers does here against Massey. Guess I know why they left Summers in. Got some lefties to deal with. Try and get a pickoff going. Nothing happening. Ball one. Ooh, I have to sneeze. Ooh. What's the best team in baseball? Tigers are up by 1. 1-2. The Dodgers aren't the best team in baseball, though, bro. By the way, it's 1-2. Bro said the Dodgers, dude. In 2026. That's weird. Weird, Wade. Weird, Wade. Is that your nickname? I'm just kidding. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. We have about 34. I appreciate that. We try to hit about 20 every stream. We're clearly well over that. 1-2. That looks like a 2-run homer. And it is 5-4. Royals lead. Well, I was right. I don't know why we left Summers in. Now we have to sit through a pitching change. Or are they just going to pitch? And he gets an out. All right, well, 5-4. Royals lead. Bottom of the 8th coming up. I have to take a piss finally. I'll be right back. Very obnoxious by the bullpen for 2 games in a row. What's up, HB? Yeah, they needed yesterday, too. It's annoying that we keep blowing it. Schreiber will come into pitch. Dingler. Dingler, McKinstry, and Torkelson. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is a righty. That's like their best bullpen arm. All right. See if we can get something. Need 1 to tie, 2 to take a lead. Yeah, bullpen's got to do better than that, dog. It's twice in 2 games that they've blown it in the 8th inning. Ugh. Black. Hopefully this bitch-ass offense can muster up some points. Dingler, McKinstry, Torque. Called strike 1. And out goes Dingler, one away. One out. Here's McKinstry. So 2 outs. Pretty much 3 outs. Torque would not didn't do shit. Our next 3 hitters have basically a 100 or less average. Or a 200 or less average. It's not good. Here's McKinstry. 1-1. Let's slightly hanging cutter go for some reason. It's 1-1 on McKinstry, maybe 1-2 now. Two one. All right, that's good. Just gotta get people on. 3-1. All right, all right. That's good. That's good. I'll take a walk. Shit. Three two. Shit. Swing and strike. Kind of a center cut fastball. It's middle of the plate anyway, or like middle height. 3-2. One away. Bottom 8. Tigers trail 5-4. Royals up by 1. It's 5-4 Royals. Come on, McKinstry. Yay, a walk. All right, now Torque's up. We could really use a Torque bomb here. Save the whole game, Torkelson. You're super overdue. Tying run at first. Go ahead, run at the plate. See if we can take advantage. Ball 1. All right, good start. Good start. Good take. Hey, you never know. Maybe we'll have another bit of magic here in the 8th. Would be nice. That'll get down. That'll be a base hit. Runner over to third. Is he going to be safe, or did they get him at third? They probably got him at third. Yep. Nice. Runner out at third. Nice, McKinstry. Could have just stood there at second. Hell yeah, dude. Nice, dude. McKinstry is... Tigers challenged that, apparently. I hope he's safe. But we never win challenges, so... But unless it's overturned, it's 2 down and a runner at first for Outman. Tigers do challenge the out call, though. We'll see what happens. If they win the challenge, they got runners at first and third, only 1 away. But we've not been pretty lucky with these this year. Well, I didn't see it. So... Well, the longer it takes, you know. Call the field was up, hell yeah. Runners out at third. Yeah, not a surprise. We don't win those. Here's Outman now with 2 out and runner at first. Darn. We're going to have to depend on Colt Keith in the 9th inning. He does an automatic out. That sucks. All right, 2 down, runner at first. Don't know why the hell the runner went all the way to third on a single to left field. Just stupid fucking base running. Maybe the Tigers can finally drop the delusion that he's a fast runner. It's like, guy, what are we doing? And that'll end the inning. Well, top of the 9th, Royals lead 5-4. They look to add to their lead before the bottom of the 9th. Pretty terrible at-bats there by all of the Tigers, except for Torque, really. And I'm still not sure what McKinstry was doing. Ugh. So for us in the 9th, it'll be Lee, Keith, and McGonigal, which isn't very inspiring. Thomas, Lofton, and Perez. Top of the Royals order. Ooh. Well, now we got to wait for the commercial break to come to a close. Hannafy will come into the game. Dun, 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 no. Oh, yeah. Damn, we've lost 50 people because of a commercial break. We were at 229 people. Now we're down to 179. I hope they find the game that they're looking for. At the speed at which they're looking for it. Doesn't exist. This is a pretty gnarly loss, though, if we can't pull ourselves out of it. Yeah, he went to third. On a base hit in the left field. On a shallow base hit in the left field. I can't imagine a coach would have sent him to third. And if he into pitch, we'll see how he does at the top of the Royals lineup. It's Thomas, Lofton, and Perez. 5-4, Royals lead. Looking like another 1-point game between the two. Thomas grounds out, 1 away. Ball 1. Ball 2. Good time to decide to stop throwing balls here in the top of the 9th. Hey, strike. 2-1. Two called strike. All right. Hey, there we go. Some good pitches there, even in backup. Got ourselves a deuce. Bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. Hey, they get a strikeout. I think that may be challenged, though. Yeah, I don't think that's going to hold up as it might. It's pretty close. So it's either 3-2 or a strikeout, and he struck out. Cool. Cool. Runner Perez is up now with 2 away after a strikeout. 2 down, top of the ninth. Called strike 1. Dangerous pitch to groove to Perez. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. 1-2. 2-2. Hey. Hey. Get the strikeout. 3-2. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. Do the first pitch right down the middle just to pitch away for 3 straight. Like, and he walked him. Wow, what a surprise. Just sit through this long ass inning some more. Ugh. I mean, yes, he threw a 4 straight pussy pitch and tried to get him to chase something he was never going to have. Absolute. Oh, man. Oh, another ball. Cool. Guess he's just afraid to throw strikes. Oh, wow. We got it out. What a surprise. All right. Bottom of the ninth coming up. All right. Let's see if we can't get some runs. It'll be Lee, fucking Colt Keith, and McGonigal. So 1 away in the bottom of the ninth. It'll be Lee, then McGonigal. I guess. Nothing happened that inning, but okay. Yeah, I guess we should have put in Jansen for the top of the ninth there. I'm not really sure what difference it would have made. All right. Anyway, Lee, Keith, and McGonigal for the bottom of the nine. Tigers need 2 to win and 1 to tie. If we can find it. Nine, 1, and 2 for the Tigers. So, shit isn't looking so bad. Need some big offense here now. Steven Cruz will come in to pitch for the Royals, and he's got a 4.75 ERA. We'll see what happens. Need a walk-off. Tying run at the plate for the Tigers. Let's see what Lee can do against Cruz. Dun, 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 dun. My sister is at the game, and one of her friends don't like Keith. Yeah, I don't blame him. All right, 0-1. On Lee. Bottom of the ninth. Tigers need a run here to at least get to extras. I don't think they have anyone to hit for Keith. It's 1-2 now on Lee. Need guys on. 2-2. Yeah, I want it as well. We kind of need to win. Count is 2-2. 3-2. All right, good takes. Good takes by Lee. No worries on a walk. We'll take walks. All right, nice job by Lee. He'll take a walk. Now the winning run is at the plate. Yeah, that looks like his control got weird. All right, let's see if Colt Keith can't pull it off. A home run wins it. A base hit helps us figure shit out. Don't need a hero yet, Keith. We just need a hit. Or get on. Get hit by the pitch. Something. What's that? One 0 on Keith. That took all that time to get to the first pitch. Come on, Keith. Fouled away, it's 1-1. Can never feel good if Lee's hitting. Or Keith is hitting. Please do something, Keith. For the one time, even. And he pops up. Man, it's not a surprise. Oh, wait, it stays in play. They fucked up. The ball somehow didn't get caught. 2 on, nobody out. They're going to call that a base hit because it got deflected by the short. I guess a whole bunch of fuckery happened. So 1 on, 2 on, nobody out. Here's Kevin McGonigal. What are the Tigers challenging? Oh, the call. Okay. Called strike 1 to McGonigal. 0-1 here on McGonagall. Runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the ninth. Tigers need a run to tie. Ah, shit. Maybe it'll happen again. Nope. This time it's a fly out to left field. One away. Here's Gleyber Torres. Fuck, dude. Well. Here's Torres with 2 on and 1 out. Fouled away. It's 0-1. Just need a hit, Gleyber. Get a base hit, dude. Fucking Gleyber probably doesn't know how. And he takes a strike. Cool. 0-2. Well, this is the worst at bat of the game so far. And 3-pitch strikeout. Yeah, fucking get rid of this loser. I have no use for Gleyber Torres on this team. Motherfuckers, I hate everyone who kept saying, oh, we should bring him back. He's so bad. Ugh. Well, 2 down, 2 on. Here's Riley Green. Maybe Riley Green will do something. And they kind of got to pitch to him because you really don't want to deal with Dingler with 2 on in scoring position. Ball 1. Swinging strike 1. Oh, correct. Swinging that garbage. 1-1. Swinging strike 2. Oh, cool. Trying to play hero instead of just driving in a run. Well, could have won the series. Fouls it away. It's 1-2. All right, it's a 1-2 count. And they're updating the pitches. That's annoying. Fouled it away. We'll see another 1-2. Come on, Riley Green. Need a big hit. Another foul. We'll see another 1-2. Green battling, trying to stay alive. Nice to see him up there taking some good swings and staying alive, staying relevant. One, two. Fouls it off yet again. We'll get another 1-2. Well, I do hope Riley Green can win this battle here. And he strikes out. Cool. Chase is a bad pitch. Yep. Nice. What a terrible series by the Tigers. They win 2 at least, I guess. They go to 50 and 56, so 6 under. Make up no ground when the series started. So, all right, 50 and 56, not bad. GG's to the Royals fans. Hopefully our bullpen becomes better because you can't blow 2 consecutive games in the 8th inning. That's pretty bad. Offense wasn't even the problem today. That's on the pitching. So rough way to lose a series, to lose that series that we could have won. Yeah, sorry about bets too. That sucks. At least the person with the Royals is probably happy. Blah. What a terrible effort by the Tigers in the 9th inning there. That was miserable. All right, though. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for a fun stream. I appreciate it all as always. What do we got for coming up? Do we play tomorrow? Or do we get a day off finally? We got to play 3 against the Orioles. Should be live for this one, and I don't know about, well, maybe Wednesday too. Yeah, we'll be live tomorrow though, so that'll be interesting. All right. Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow for the Orioles game. Hopefully the Tigers decide to start playing better baseball with the team coming up. I mean, Keith got on too. All right, but see y'all. Appreciate you. Have a good rest of your weekend and a good rest of your Sunday. I'm going to go get some food now. Have a great day. Peace out. Go Lions. Go Patriots. And of course, it's always go Tigers, even when they blow it against the Royals twice. Peace out. Have a good night.